Today in the garden, it is a cold and windy day, so I'm going to tuck myself in the polytunnel and we're going to plant some spinach. Now, one of the things I absolutely love about spinach is from around about kind of late April all the way through to almost September, I'll get this consistent amount of foliage that I can occasionally pick out of and have in my salads. So it's a super easy crop to take care of, and it's fairly hardy too, which means we can actually start to germinate these as early as late January. When it comes to putting in some soil for your spinach, nothing fancy, just a good fertile multi-purpose compost will do absolutely fine. If you've got some of your own homemade compost, that will also work too. And the good thing about spinach is you really don't have to be very kind of neat about it. In fact, it's quite one of those slapdash plants that you can split up and we'll put in the veg in the next couple of months or so. Once you put about 3/4 worth of compost in, just firmly push it down so it's got a good base for the roots. And there's no need to be accurate about this at all. Just scatter a few amongst the top of the soil, just like that. And then give it a nice easy cover, just loosely, with some more compost. And it really is that super simple. And again, don't worry if they're too close or next to each other, because we're just starting these off. So in about a couple months or so, we're actually going to separate these and put them directly in the beds. Now, once sown, give them a really good thorough water just to get them started. And you can place these either in your greenhouse, in a cold frame, or even on the windowsill if you want to, in a propagator. But because they are quite hardy, they'll be absolutely fine just on a shelf in the greenhouse. We'll see some shoots in the next couple of weeks, but it can be a little slower sometimes. So you may even see it in the next 3 weeks. Don't worry too much. Just make sure you keep the ground nice and moist. And in the next few weeks, we'll be planting these out directly into the veg beds. Take care.